Howdy, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Albert Engel's Pro Career and Pro Cycling Manager 2024. We're 3 stages in to our title defense at the Tour de France, and things have kicked off, well, very well, as you can see on the screen. We're leading GC, we're leading the points class, we're second in the mountain class, and obviously if we're leading GC, we're still leading the young riders. We've also got the Team GC in control at the moment, with the rest of the Bora team gyrating pretty high on GC as well. Let's get into this stage from Redon to Fogras in it's the northern region of France still, I believe.
Cycling fans everywhere. For this trip across the Ille-et-Vilaine department, the riders won't be needing the small chain ring. There are no obstacles on the menu, and as usual in this sort of situation, we can expect to see the sprinters go head-to-head for stage victory.
All right. So yeah, pancake flat day. Biniam Gourmet looking pretty bloody good in that Australian champs jersey in the Movistar strip. I've got to say, that looks very nice. We've got 150k ahead of us. We're going to wait for this breakaway to form, adjust Albert's effort as well. I'm sure it's going to be a fast and aggressive start, as has the majority of this tour already. Well, 3 stages so far. But obviously, yeah, it's been a pretty aggressive at first opening stages. All right, we'll catch you guys shortly when things settle down. All right, and things indeed have settled down. We've got Christophe Laporte, Pascal Ackermann, the German sprinter, now riding over at Alpecin de Koenig on the front. The FDJ team with La Hurtorozu. I think I did okay. Rockers as well as relaying up front for Bora for us, just to defend the yellow jersey. We have 4 riders off the front with Mullen from Ireland on Interwanti, AG2R, Versace Cycling, that's what we're calling them, and Cofidis, all represented at the front. We're going to keep jumping forward whilst we navigate this stage, I guess. Not really much to really say in this stage. We'll drop in at that intermediate sprint because we might try and have a sniff. I do want to defend the points jersey if we can, that's for sure. All right, we'll catch you guys there. Right, we have about 6k to go, and the pace is really ramped. I've actually caught the breakaway just about. I mean, we're literally about to catch him now. Where's Denny Van Poppel? He's a bit too far back. All right, up here we've got Satchman. We've got Rockaz. I don't know much about him, but it looks like he's actually pretty bloody quick. And we also have Sobrero as well up here. I'm going to rely on Satchman for this sprint, I think, but we'll also go Sobrero and Rockaz. We're going to have a bit of a sniff at it, I think, because, well, we've caught the EB, so it's all points on offer, and that is some 20 points in total. We're gonna have to move ahead here with Rockaz. It's, yeah, full-blown lead-outs going on. Caden's on the left there. He's in second place on the points battle. We've got Sobrero ready to fly over the top. Let's see if we can get him pushing through the middle potentially. Oh, it's not really looking too good. Might try to launch a little bit with Albert, see if we can get some points out of it. He may as well sit up now. Yeah. Okay. That's not gone that well. We got caught out massively. Looks like Albert's managed 7 points to Caden's 20. So 13-point deficit there. Not the worst, but not the best. Put everyone back on maintain. Adjust Albert back, and we'll get... Where is Maximilian? There he is to protect Albert. We'll adjust the effort as well. We don't want to get too caught out here. And we'll catch you guys as we form some form of a sprint train towards the end of this stage. All right, we are 14k to go. And unfortunately, the majority of our team are actually out of position. So we're going to float around up here for now and probably try and grab a Jasper's wheel, maybe even Wout's wheel, someone like that. We're just going to keep floating around near the front for the time being. Satchman's doing a good job actually riding in protection of Albert. We're under 5k to go now. Maybe McKell's is a good shout as well, you know. I probably want to move up a bit though. We'll go Jasper if we can. Let's use sneaking, move all the way through all these riders. Yeah, nice. I love that move. Up onto Jasper's wheel, just about. Is he? Seems to have just lost it. What about Thuljeson's wheel? We'll grab that wheel just in front of us. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Right, at 2.5K to go. Looks like Vernon's leading out Thuljeson. He's about to go actually. We're under 1K to go now. Let's launch with Albert and see if he can hang on to somewhere in the top 5-ish. It looks like it's going to be a Jasper win, though, at the front. Ooh, no, it's Mikkel's just on the inside with Jasper saluting incorrectly. So, yeah, we got Mikkel's over Jasper, Kuj in third, DeLee fourth, Phil Borhaus winding back the clock to get fifth. Albert did manage 16th. Not the best result, not the worst result. So, in terms of change as well, Mikkel's first and foremost taken the top step, well deserved to him. No changes to GC at all. We got Sobrero still riding in second place. Best climber still with Gregard. Points class, Mikkel's is now taken over. That's 72 points to 116. So that's the gap we've got to worry about. Young rider, no change. And team class, no change. All right, let's get the TT legs on for the next stage. And here it is, 26K just about of pancake flat. It's a good chance for Albert to really open up a gap over Tadej, Remco. Maybe not Remco so much because he's a very good TTer as well. But Tadej, Jonas, maybe Jorgensen as well in there.
For the stage of the Tour de France. It's a day we've been looking forward to because it's the first of the 2 time trials that have been mapped out by the Tour organisers. The riders will face alone the clock on a demanding 27-kilometre route from Changé to Laval, which begins with 2 short climbs. That means hitting the right tempo from the off, but without going into the red. Afterwards, the terrain is easier from the 12-kilometre mark until the Mayenne River is crossed in the centre of Laval. From there, it will be a hard push into the upper town.
All right, we have about 190 riders or so till, well, now only 155 riders until Albert is on the start ramp. So we'll catch you guys then. All right, and here is our main man. Some 100 and, I don't know, like 80, 90 riders later. Albert is on a normal day, nothing too crazy. +2 to the TT though, 26K in length. I've been monitoring some of our riders earlier. They seem to be going out very hard, so we might put him on 83 and just see how that goes. We'll put it on 2x. All right, 83 looks quite hard. Some descents early on though. I might knock it back to 81 if I'm honest. I'm just a little bit concerned about cooking himself. I've got Wout, the early leader. Garner just missed out. Bissig is up there, and Oscar Onley as well, the young British rider. Through the first time check. No time update just yet. Oh, wait, it's not that. Actually, was not the first time check. 81 seems a bit too easy. We'll put it on 82 for now. I think maybe we might go back to 84 even, actually. We are looking pretty good, catching Sobrero already, and Sobrero is the Italian TT champ, so it's not like he's a slouch. You can see he's got 74 and he's on a +4 day. So Albert's doing his thing, you know. This is his best discipline. He's a out-and-out time trialist. He loves the TT. All right, we're coming up to the first time check now. 84, how's it been faring? That's the best time check, so good. We're up on Remco by 1 second, 8 seconds over Vindegaard. Tadej at 26, all right. So let's keep trucking ahead. We got a second time check to go through just yet, where Remco's leading. I think we can go to 85 effort if I'm honest. We are catching Sobrero as well, which is pretty big. He went 26 through the first time check, so he's not exactly going slow out there. Just more that we're on an absolute flyer of a day. It's actually a +2, so I got it wrong at the start ramp. We're on a +2 day, which is huge. All right, through this second one, we're up 15 seconds now on Remco. That's massive. 28 on Jonas, 49 on Tadej. You can see Sobrero is actually catching Basato. So yeah, really confirms that Albert's just really, really flying at it. We're going to move him up to 86 effort even, I think. He's just looking really strong, if I'm honest. Maybe even 87 effort might be about right. Yeah, 87's looking pretty good. We've got a little climb here on the left, up and over this little ramp. He's absolutely charging ahead though. He's catching Sobrero. Yeah, under that K to go banner. Down a little descent. Around the corner. Go to 99 effort. Through to finish. Let's see. 27 seconds over Remco, the world champion. 46 over Jonas. Very good time trial from Jonas as well. Tadej a minute 5 back. So in terms of GC, shake up a minute 3 back to Remco now. Jonas up to third, a minute 22. Tadej in fourth at a minute 41. Sobrero put in a good time. Holds top 10 still. 2 minutes 10 back. There is no big yank in here though. Jorgensen not in there, although Magnus Sheffield is. Gregard's still leading that KOM classification. We get a little bit of bonus points out of that, so 92 to 116 in Mikel's. Young rider still on our shoulders. We lose 2 seconds to Ineos in the TT though, unfortunately. And just looking at this final result sheet, yeah, we can see Magnus with a good time. But yeah, unfortunately, by the looks of it here, Jorgensen did lose quite a bit of time. Yeah, Sobrero almost 2 minutes back. It was obviously our 2 minutes man. Okay, let's get into stage 6, which is another one for the sprinters. Oh, there is a massive windy section though. That is a chance for the Bora boys to cause a little bit of damage. And it's nice and close to the end of the stage as well. So we'll see what we can do.
And welcome to all. With no classified difficulties along the route, a mass sprint seems to be the logical outcome of this stage. However, with wind forecast on the second half of the route, it's highly likely that the splintered peloton will enter Châteauroux.
Exactly right. And now, unfortunately, Matteo Sobrero has picked up the sniffles as well. So maybe there's a bit of illness going through the team. It might be the bit of a talk in the peloton at the moment is the powerhouse at Red Bull Bora currently unwell. I'm not too sure. Let's just hope that Albert stays out of strife. Hopefully his roomie isn't doing poorly in the health department. All right, peloton started out aggressive once again. I think riders going to be very keen to get in a breakaway, get a bit of gap before we hit this windy section. We've got Maximilian Sushman to protect us, and we'll just wait for the peloton to ease up a bit before we catch up on who's in this breakaway. Not counter. All right, we have caught the break, but no one's gone. So there goes the counter attack. AG2R have gone. Peloton sat up for a brief moment. Let's see how they react to that. Looks like 2 riders is okay. Yeah, okay, they're all right with those 2 riders. So it's a rider from AG2R and a rider from Lotto. There is a sprint point coming soon. Ooh, the 3rd rider though, not happy with that apparently. We're going to adjust our effort. I'm mindful of this sprint point. It is nice and early, so I would like to not get caught out this time. That being said, it's not gone our way the last few stages, so we'll see how we go. Alright, we've got Marat leading it on the front here. Hopefully, this can do a little bit better than it has been the last few sprint points for us. Marat's doing a good job. I'm going to have to get, I think, Van Poppel, though, to go a bit early here. Can he get through the gaps? Maybe, but Albert's been boxed. It's not looking the best for Albert. We're going to have to get Van Poppel to sit up completely. Albert comes through. Where is he? Let's click him. Get him to sit up. He manages... Oh, not a very good position at all. Ugh. 10th. Yeah, look, it is what it is. What can we do about that? Jai's actually still up here. That's good. Let's get Suchman back on us on protection. Albert on a +1 day as well. Breakaway's been caught, and we are not far from the windy section, so we'll jump ahead to that point. Alright, here we go. We're about to enter the exposed section of the route where it's going to get pretty hot pretty quickly. I think the pace is going to ramp in this windy part. Yeah, it already has. All right, let's adjust the effort, not get Albert caught out whatsoever. I think there will be splits, and there already are. I can see, yep, down on the bottom there, I can see quite a few in the back half of the peloton. Looks like I think people are finding it a bit difficult. And unfortunately, it is my team back there as well. So a little bit out of position, the majority of them. Let's see if we can't get Marit and Van Poppel up onto Albert's wheel and hope that they manage to make their way through. Maybe Sobrero and Rockaz as well. Not a bad shout. Grab them onto Van Poppel if possible. Suchman's up there. Jai, ooh, you're a little bit out of position as well. Maybe try and get up onto those wheels. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go for you, but looks like it is full gas up here. We got Laporte's on the front, Vanderpool's in the chop as well. We might have to get Albert into the chop just because I don't want to miss out on anything here, and things are very much kicking off. Only 65 riders in this front group, 64 even now. Albert's sort of in the chop, but not really. He's got Sachman still up here to protect him. Is it Sachman? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, keep protecting him. I just don't want to get too far back. That's the main thing. Okay, good. All right, things are very hot, but things are looking okay for now. Suchman's moving back up in front. Vanderpool's still on the pool. Even Sheffield's on the pool. Vindegaard looks like he's interested. Tadej has moved up. We've got our team is moving through. 85 riders left in the peloton. Looks, yeah, like it is very choppy. Sobrero's a bit gassed. Rockaz and Hindley, however, might be able to get up onto Danny Van Poppel's wheel potentially. Let's see if they can manage it. I want to get Hindley up there if we can. We're still 25k from the finish. Albert's got a little bit of water left. 75 riders still here. 24k to go. I mean, Albert's looking good, if I'm honest. This is going all right. 84 riders left up here. How much team have we got? Realistically, nobody. I mean, Danny Van Poppel kind of would be the only rider. So might move him up onto Albert's wheel. Albert's looking all right, though, you know. Might jump him on Mikel's wheel. Thinking it's going to go to a sprint. We're almost out of the windy section now. 38 riders left up here. Danny Van Poppel's found our wheel, which is great, but Alright, we've somehow got 3 riders here and we've got 8k to go. So, we're going to start a little bit of a order of a sprint train with Albert on the back and Marit try to get up onto maybe Magnus Sheffield's wheel, potentially.
Of the stage, which will most likely end up in a mass sprint.
Swing over onto Garner's wheel, maybe, Marit? There's only 38 riders in this front peloton, you know. They got a minute back. Looks like Warren Schold is chasing incredibly hard. I can't really make much of that. Let's not lose out on anything too wild happening up here. Just mindful, I think these boys are pretty gassed. I mean, looking at Garner, he is. He's got nothing left. Neither does Sheffield. Gregor does not really either. So Marit actually is in not bad shape, but we've still got 5k to go is the problem. So let's grab at Gregor's wheel if we can. Perfect. Josh Tarling's looking pretty good. Gregor's trying to attack. Vanderpool's over the top, so grab that wheel if you can, Marit, please. Philipson's up here as well. He's got some energy left. Marit's looking alright though. We're under 3k to go. We might launch sprint. Take the gel with Albert. Don't get too out of position though. Okay, Danny Van Poppel next. Over the top. Take us to a k to go if you can. And he can. Perfect. And now go with Albert. It's not going to be a stage win, but it's going to be a top 10 at least, I think there. But Thulgerson coming through with the goods. DeLee just missing out on the right. Lund Anderson in 3rd place. Albert with the top 10 in 8th. Good result, actually. 8th place on this stage. Definitely some time gaps. Looks like Remco missed out a little bit there. Magnus maybe missed out a couple seconds as well. There goes Wout through. Was he working for Jonas maybe? Did Jonas miss out? We're going to have to see these final podiums and GC slots to confirm. Alright, so stage went to Gerben Thulgerson from AG2R, Good sprint from him. Obviously the freshest of the strongman, DeLee, Lund Anderson, Jasper Philipson and Caden Groves making up the rest. Changes on GC? No major shake-up just yet. It looks like Jorgensen, though, managing to find a lot of time in this stage. Sobrero, unfortunately, dropping out of the top 10. Gregard keeping the KOM jersey. Madez and Mikkels keeps the points. Albert's up into 108 points, though, so he's staying in contention, which is great. No changes on Young Rider. No changes to Team Class either. All right, that's been episode 2 of our title defense at the tour, which I know really only the TT was the only thing that suited us, but now we're back into 3 stages that do suit Albert. So it's 2 stage wins already in the tour. We're looking all right, but we've got to think about the KOM class in these more hilly stages because it was easy to lose last year. I'll say that much. All right, tune in tomorrow when we head to the mountains, stage 7, 8, and 9, heading our way. All right, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a like if you're liking this content. Peace out.